Our church put on a Christmas program, and I was there at the Christmas program, and I was kind of in the middle of the pew, those long pews that some churches have, and they started singing "I'll Be Home for Christmas." And it was sad, and it was hard. And one of the harder parts about it was just being in the middle of that pew and not being able to go anywhere and being stuck. And I felt bad about that. I felt bad that I felt sad at a time that I'd always been taught we need to celebrate. And so I think I had to come through the realization that there are times when we don't feel like celebrating, and that God understands that He wants us where we are, how we are. And giving myself permission to not feel like celebrating that first year was important.
At the holidays, it can be really hard when people want to go around the table and say one thing you're thankful for, and you feel like you have absolutely nothing to say because your life is in shambles and you wish everything were different. And I've come to be okay with not feeling gratitude sometimes, because the Bible has lots of people who complain in it. Lots of people who feel ingratitude because they're in the midst of deep pain. In those moments, I've gone to places in the Bible, like the Psalms and the book of Job, the classic character in the Bible who has a lot of hard things happen to him, and he complains a lot. Things are difficult. And God doesn't mind that I don't feel thankful at the holidays. He doesn't mind that it's hard for me to drum up a spirit of gratitude. He knows how hard this is for me, and He sits with me in that hardness. And so I start there, that God understands how hard this is for me, and that the Bible models all of these folks who have had a hard time being grateful during difficult circumstances. And then I found that I look at their lives, and what do? They complain, they talk to God about it, they tell Him all of their frustrations and their ingratitude, and they let it all out. And then they choose to trust Him. They choose to trust that the same God who has been abundant in providing for them in the past will be a providing God in the future. And even if I don't feel it right now, I can step into hopefulness about gratitude, that even if I don't feel it right now, there are good things in store for me. The Bible tells us that Jesus was born to die for people He loved. And so even in that baby in the manger, there's sorrow right there. There's the beginning of a sorrowful story. So in the midst of all of the celebration, even God creates a place for me to be sad there too. And so when I see the baby in the manger, I think about His mother, who will have to give Him up one day. And I think about how I've had to give up someone that I loved. And it reminds me again, even in the excitement and joy of Christmas, that there's someone in this story who knows how it feels to be hurting at this time of year. That helps me to remember both the meaning of the season, but contextualize it so that there's space for my grief inside that.